What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be doing a video to show you a little bit how I eat. So today will be day one of that kind of video. So I'll show you guys my first meal after my fast, my second and third, and possibly a fourth. And yeah, so make sure to hit the like button, comment if you have any questions, subscribe, show your friends, and check out my website below also to see some programs, apparel, anything else it has to offer for you. I'll see you guys during and after the video. Okay guys, so we're about to have our first meal. So what we're gonna have today is, check it out. So I got everything on my fitness pal here. I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm having. So I'm gonna have some oatmeal. We're gonna have some oatmeal with 2 scoops of protein. Put some mixed berries in it and some peanut butter. And then we're gonna add some eggs. So 4 eggs, and then I might add some egg whites with it and mix it up with spinach. The reason I don't track vegetables because you need to eat your vegetables every day, so you can eat an unlimited amount of vegetables. So I do not count vegetables. All right. So the total calories is 3,000. I said 3,000, didn't I? I meant to say 1,350. So the total amount of carbs is 60 and above. The total amount of protein is 60 and above. And the total amount of fat is about 20 and above, okay? I'll have the exact numbers in the bottom of the screen somewhere. And I may add more egg whites here somewhere, so the protein is gonna rise up. And yep, so enjoy the rest of the video. You don't absolutely need a full scale, but if you're tracking your food and you want to be exact, I definitely recommend one. So beneficial, easy to use, and it's cool. So we're gonna measure out about 160 grams of oats here. I'm gonna set up my rice cooker, and we're gonna pour this in, put the protein in, and once it's hot and ready to go, I'll throw on the peanut butter and the mixed berries on top of that. Okay. Let's measure this out to be 160 grams. Okay, how close are we? We're getting there. We're getting there. Typically, I like to have most of my carbs in the morning, because or your first meal of the day, because that's when you need it, and that's when you can tolerate. Close enough. So yeah, I was saying, typically you can tolerate the most carbs of the day in the morning or anytime before and after a workout. So those are the times your insulin are really low, and that's when you need to add carbs to your body to spike it up, okay? So there's many kinds of carbs, okay? So there's complex and there's simple, okay? So I consider this a complex because it takes a longer time to digest. And things like bananas, chocolate bars, some energy drinks, things that you can have after a workout, those are like more simple, more faster digesting carbohydrates. So those kind of carbs you cannot eat all the time, but things like oatmeal, rice, potatoes, you can eat throughout the day, okay? So that's something to keep in mind when you're eating your carbs. Alright, we got this set up here, so I'm gonna just close this and turn it on and step away from it, and I'm gonna start preparing my eggs. So I was saying about the carbs, so it's important to time your carbs properly, okay? You don't want to eat things like bananas, chocolate bars, apples at nighttime before going to bed. Why? Because our body is like a car, okay? If you're gonna drive somewhere, right, you're gonna put gas in your car before. But if you're not gonna go anywhere, what's the point of overfilling the tank with gas? Well, that's how our body is. So carbs act like gas, okay? So if you're not gonna be doing any activities, while putting the carbs in your body, well, what happens is it's gonna store it as fat. Just like if you put more gas in the car, it'll overspill. So the overspill is what creates extra fat. Next up here, I'm gonna just prepare some eggs. People have a lot of bad things to say about whole eggs. The cholesterol in this egg and the cholesterol that isn't good for you are totally different. You need to have, and it has plenty of good things like omega-3s and all that, so eggs are very good for you. I don't know where people got that eggs are bad for you. They're not. It's not the same cholesterol. Do your research on it. Now I'm gonna add some egg whites into it. So about 230 grams. Guys, you wanna be big, you gotta eat big. And to be honest, I'm not even bulking. I'm doing a slight deficit. You know, just lose a bit of fat and maintain muscle and keep getting stronger. Okay? And everything I was saying about carbs and fats and protein, the only way to gain or lose weight is to eat more or to eat less. It's the only way. It's all about calories. So all that stuff about carbs and fat, it matters to a degree, but at the end of the day, it matters how much calories you intake. Okay? So don't stress yourself too much about that. But those are good things to know though. Those are good things to know. Those are for when you plateau, and that's for when you need extra. That's when it helps. But all in all, it's all about the calories in versus the calories out. That's it. It's all about calories. So all the keto diets, the intermittent fasting, anything will get you results, okay? It just matters the person doing it and how their bodies adapt to it, and that's it. So now the next step is making my eggs. I got my eggs all scrambled, ready to go. I'm gonna throw it in there. I like to put my vegetables in the pan. You know, don't judge me. And the spice I like to use, there's some 0-calorie spices in here. So like this kind of stuff, but that's not what I'm looking for. Is it in here? Anyway, I'm not gonna waste your time. So I'm gonna throw my eggs in there. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna spice it up later. For now, I'll just wait. And yeah. While we wait, I'll discuss more about how to get in your calories quicker, okay? So, do you ever struggle like getting your calories in? So what you can try to do is eat more higher fat foods, okay? Things like peanut butter, mixed nuts, eggs. Sometimes, I know red meat is not the best for you, but if you're someone that can't eat it, sometimes it get added in, you know, for extra calories. Or even using olive oil in your foods, you know, such as, which I like to use, so olive oil, avocado, things like that, you know, just to add more calories. Because some days you're not gonna always be in the mood to eat that much. I know some days I'm the same way, but those are kind of things to help you eat more calories, if that helps. So we're gonna wait for this. Okay, my oatmeal. And it's still going strong. Another thing too is to be careful of that. If you're gonna eat more fats, just know that your carbs have to decrease, okay? So it works, it has to be all in balance, okay? So if you're allowed to eat a certain amount of carbs a day, right? And you're allowed to eat a certain amount of fat and a certain amount of protein. Your protein will basically stick around the same number, okay? But if you want to eat more fats, just make sure your carbs are down, okay? Because fats and protein, or fats and carbs, are sources of energy, okay? So what happens is if you eat two of the same amount, you'll pick one as a source of energy, and sometimes you may pick fat for energy and keep the carbs. And what happens when you keep a lot of carbs in your body? It stores as fat. Okay, so you want to be careful when trying to eat more fats. Just make sure you eat less carbohydrates. Guys, get yourself a rice cooker. These things are awesome. Save you so much time. This literally took me what, maybe 20 minutes? Nah, get yourself a rice cooker. Yeah, awesome. Truly awesome. I wouldn't lie to you guys, you know that. Okay, put my oatmeal in. Oatmeal, guys, is underrated. It may not look appealing, but it tastes dope. Tastes amazing. And then I'm gonna add in my 2 scoops. Ooh, it's hot. Yes. Okay. Alright. My eggs are ready too, actually. Turned out the stove, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna spice it up and be ready to go. So I mixed my 2 scoops of protein in there, and now I'm gonna show you guys how to measure peanut butter. Okay, all right, we got peanut butter. So what we're gonna do is put the peanut butter on the scale, turn it on, and I'm supposed to get about 30 grams, right? So all you're gonna do is just take out what you need, right? And watch, it says 24. You know what, we'll go with 24. And that's how I measure peanut butter. So here it is, guys, meal 1. The eggs don't look very appealing, but looks are deceiving. We know that, and this is the spice I like. Really good. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next meal. Alright, here are the total macros. So 1,470, a bit more because of the olive oil. So we have 134.5 carbs, 46 fat, 126 protein. Alright, and then got my water. And yep, I'm gonna enjoy this. So I'm gonna do a voiceover for this part of the video. So here I am putting my measuring my rice to get it ready for my next meals. So I'm putting in about 96 grams of rice, fried rice, and then putting it in the rice cooker with some water, put some salt in it and cook it. Then I'm gonna add 2 chicken breasts on top of that for the rice cooker to keep them warm for me for later. And yeah, so see you guys the next meal, and I'll do the macro values down the bottom of the screen. Okay, this is our second meal. So we got 2 chicken breasts, 96 grams of rice with about 2 or 3 teaspoons of sriracha. So I'll show you guys the nutrition content on it, and I add some veggies with it too. So the calories is 729, carbs are 104, fat is 4, and protein is 68. Take a good look. So the remainder of my calories for today would be from snacks, which would be mixed nuts, and I may add in something else like a bit of yogurt. Okay, so our total, look for that number. Alright, after we do all the math, our total would be 210 protein for the day, 258 carbs. Our fiber is up, so guys, make sure you eat your fiber. And our fat is 98. Alright, what else do we got? Our sodium is not too high, which is good. Potassium needs to go up. So I got a few multivitamin things I didn't take yet. My fish oil I got to take. Alright, I'm aware of that. And the total calories for the day will be about like 2,800, okay? In case I need to add more food. So depending on the day too, depending on how I train, I'll eat more. Okay, so on the leg day, on a day of high intensity cardio, you eat more. So it varies on the day. You don't eat the same every day. On the rest day, I eat less, and so on and so forth. So I'll see you guys the next meal, and that's basically it. Welcome to meal 3 and 4. So I decided just to do mixed nuts. So I'm gonna do about 90 to 100 grams of nuts, okay? You gotta make sure you measure your food. Critical. So we'll add 37, 62. It adds up, guys. Yeah, we'll leave it at 91. I always like to be slightly less just in case, okay? Because how do we know the nutrition facts here are correct? You know what I mean? So I try to play the safe route, okay? Be a bit less as opposed to too much. You know what I'm saying? So our total amount of calories today was about 2,800. Our protein is over 200. Our fats over 98. And our carbs is less than 300. So the video has come to an end now. So my macros for today was a bit over 3,000. Okay, let's be honest. But my maintenance is 3,400, so I am safe. My protein was about 200. My carbs was 250, and my fats was a bit above 98. Okay. So thank you guys for clicking to watch. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Comment if you have questions. I know the video was a bit longer than normally because food is such a touchy subject that I have to be careful. I have to put more detail into it and I have to explain things a lot more. So I hope you guys took something out of it. Like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I post on weekends. Peace.